Fans were understandably rattled when CBS announced that Blue Bloods would end after season 14. After all, it's been a reliable Friday night staple for over a decade. The Reagan family's Sunday dinners, hard-nosed justice, and steady moral compass have given viewers a comforting TV presence in an unsteady world. So it's no surprise that the Blue Bloods season 14 sign-off set off a flood of fond farewells and fan-fueled frustration across social media. But while it's easy to lament the end of such a long-running series, even though Blue Bloods is getting a spin-off, there's also a strong case to be made that now is the perfect time for Blue Bloods to take its final bow. The show exits while still boasting a loyal fanbase, critical respect, and high ratings, an enviable position many series never get to see. Sometimes, the hardest decision to make is also the right one, and for Blue Bloods, this goodbye might just be the most fitting tribute of all. 5. Blue Bloods cast deserved a victory lap, not a marathon. Let the Reagans rest with grace, not exhaustion. Blue Bloods, Tom Selleck, Donnie Wahlberg, and Bridget Monahan. Custom image by Anna Nieves. After 14 seasons, the cast of Blue Bloods has earned the kind of graceful send-off most TV actors only dream of. Tom Selleck, Donnie Wahlberg, Bridget Monahan, and the rest of the ensemble brought dignity and depth to characters that could have easily been cookie-cutter cops. But continuing beyond this point would risk exhausting not only the actors but the chemistry they've spent years building. But a show doesn't have to grind to a halt before it's allowed to say goodbye. Ending Blue Bloods while the cast of characters still have gas in the tank allows them to savor the farewell and celebrate what they've built. It's better to wave the Reagan family off with applause than let them limp through diminishing storylines. 4. Blue Bloods formula was beginning to show its age. Even the best blueprints wear thin. Montage of Blue Bloods and FBI International from CBS. Custom image by Anna Nieves. No show can avoid the wear and tear of time, and Blue Bloods was no exception. The procedural format, while comforting, had begun to feel repetitive, with weekly cases often wrapping up neatly and predictably. Even the most devoted fans noticed that some of the urgency and originality had faded. Of course, there's nothing wrong with a little formula, especially when it works, but 14 seasons of Case of the Week plots were starting to feel like reruns of themselves. The writers did their best to inject fresh tension, but at a certain point, it's hard to find new directions when the compass never changes. Ending now keeps the legacy intact rather than diluted. 3. The Reagan family story has already come full circle. Every character found their resolution. From Jamie's rookie days to Erin's ethical battles and Danny's personal grief, the Reagans have lived through every law and order twist imaginable. Over the years, viewers have seen the family struggle, evolve, and ultimately land in a place of mutual respect and deeper understanding. There's been closure, character growth, and enough hard-won family moments to satisfy most arcs. Dragging the story out further would risk unraveling the emotional progress that's been so carefully built. The Reagan family isn't just stable in Blue Bloods, they're settled, and that's a powerful note to end on. There's beauty in recognizing when a story has already said what it needed to say. 2. TV has changed, and so have viewers. The streaming era doesn't wait for tradition. Tom Selleck's Jesse wearing his PPD cap with Donnie Wahlberg's Danny Reagan from Blue Bloods looking angry. Custom image by Anna Nieves. When Blue Bloods premiered in 2010, broadcast television still ruled the entertainment landscape. But in today's streaming-first world, audience expectations have shifted toward faster pacing, serialized plots, and binge-worthy drama. Procedurals with an old-school feel, while still valued, no longer dominate the conversation. Younger viewers especially crave shows that challenge format and storytelling norms. Blue Bloods remained proudly traditional, and that's part of what made it special, but also what made it feel out of step with current trends. Ending the show now avoids forcing it into a mold it was never meant to fit. 1. Blue Bloods going out strong is better than fading away. Ending on a high note is the ultimate power move. Blue Bloods, Tom Selleck, Donnie Wahlberg, and Bridget Monahan. Custom image by Anna Nieves. Too many great shows overstay their welcome, clinging to relevance long after their creative spark has dimmed. Blue Bloods isn't one of them. It's bowing out while still delivering solid ratings, well-crafted episodes, and a passionate fan base. That's not a sign of weakness on behalf of Blue Bloods, it's a rare show of strength. Going out on top allows the series to be remembered for its quality, not its decline. In the end, the Reagan family knows when to stand their ground, and when it's time to walk away with pride.